Story time with Mr. Lee, the untold story of Congo. Soft, in the heart of Africa, lies a land soaked in silence, a land carved by rivers, cloaked in rainforests and cradled by mountains, a land blessed beyond imagination yet cursed beyond reason. Of Congo, the story the world turned away from, the story they never told you. Long before the world came with chains, bullets, and greed, Congo was a kingdom of kings. The kingdom of Congo, the Luba Empire, the Lunda nations of builders, scholars, farmers, and warriors. They traded in ivory, copper, and salt. They sang songs to the ancestors under starry skies. They told stories by firelight, passed down for generations. Congo thrived in its own rhythm, free, proud, and whole. But then, the ships came. Europe reached into Africa's womb with steel hands. In 1885, at a conference in Berlin, men who had never seen the Congo River drew lines on a map, and like a butcher cleaving meat, they divided Africa. Congo was given not to a country, but to a King Leopold II of Belgium. They called it the Congo Free State. But it was never free. It was a nightmare hidden behind lies. Leopold's agents came for rubber, and they came with whips. Men were chained, women were raped, children's hands were chopped off if the rubber quota wasn't met. 10 million people vanished. 10 million. This was the first genocide of the modern era, and the world barely blinked when the outcry grew too loud. Belgium took Congo from Leopold, but only to continue the bleeding. They built no schools, no roads, only railways to carry gold, ivory, and copper out. Congo made Europe rich, but Congo's people remained in chains, this time invisible ones. A young man, Patrice Lumumba, he stood tall, spoke with fire, and said, "Congo belongs to the Congolese." And for a moment, there was light. Independence came on June 30th, 1960. Jubilation filled the streets. Flags waved, tears fell. But freedom was not free. Within months, chaos was unleashed. Belgium sabotaged the newborn nation. The CIA came lurking, and on a cold January day in 1961, they murdered Lumumba. They tortured him. They dissolved his body in acid. They tried to erase him, but his spirit still burns. What followed was a puppet, Mobutu. 32 years of dictatorship, billions stolen, truth buried. And when Mobutu finally fell, war did not end, it spread. The Congo Wars, 9 nations involved, 5 million dead. The Congo Wars, 9 nations involved, 5 million dead. To this day, in the mines of Katanga and Kivu, children dig with bare hands for cobalt, so the world can charge its phones. Congo bleeds, so the world can scroll. But even in the darkest night, Congo has never stopped breathing. It breathes through the voices of mothers who lost everything and still sing, through youth marching in protest and afraid, through writers, poets, and artists reclaiming the narrative, through rivers that still flow, trees that still grow, and hearts that still dream. This is the story they never taught in schools. Not just a tale of horror, but of survival, of dignity stolen, and dignity fought for, of a land that refuses to die. This is Congo. This is her story. Now that you've heard it, don't let the silence return. Story time with MR Lee 72. Please follow for more.